How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Hopefully you guys as birds are doing fantastic. If you're in the United States, hopefully you're enjoying some early summer, late springtime weather. It's been, these last couple weeks have just been beautiful for us and we've loved it. I'm getting ready to, probably this week, I'll install my AC unit, my temperature controlled AC unit here in the bird shed with it starting to get warm. So we're pushing the low 80s right now. Probably here in the next couple weeks, we will start getting up into the mid to low 90s here within the next month. So just getting ready for that, getting prepared. We are still breeding the canaries, so I'm gonna bring you guys an update on the canaries, and good news with some bad news, I guess you could say. So I don't know. I think for sure I have learned my lesson on proper molting and lighting in the wintertime for my canaries, because I did try and breed some of my other birds throughout the wintertime, and it just didn't, I didn't lower my lights low enough because I wanted to make sure some of my other babies were getting fed, but it did impact my canaries. It took a lot longer for their molts and a lot longer for them to come into condition. So, and it's impacted the breeding season, I'll be honest with you guys. And we're not having the success that I want to have. I also have a lot of young males that I've got paired up, and it's taken a little bit longer for that to happen. So let's give you an update on where we're at here with the canaries and where we're gonna go from now. All right, so we've got canary pair 1, canary pair 2, single hen 3. And with this single hen, if you guys watched my previous videos, I have talked about she's built a nest, she's shown every sign of laying an egg, her vent is swollen like she's going to lay an egg, and she's never laid an egg. And I'm not quite sure what's going on, but what I did do, she has been willing to incubate eggs. So I actually have her sitting on some eggs, and she hatched out a chick yesterday morning, and I will throw a clip in for that. Got our first baby canary hatching out right now. He's looking so good. He's working so hard. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. There's one more egg expected to hatch out with her, so hopefully she'll get 2 eggs. So the eggs that are hatching out are actually this pair's, so they will be red factor chicks. But I am gonna try it out, see if she's a good mom. If the eggs, or if the chicks don't survive, this will really be the last chance. We're gonna pull her out, give her some medications, maybe see if there's something underlying that I don't have, right? Or that I'm not seeing. I mean, look at her vent. Oh, you missed it. Her vent, you can see how swollen it is. It's like, I just don't know why she's not laying egg. And I know several of you guys out there have reached out asking, having a similar situations, and I don't have an answer for you. This is the first time it's happened for me, so just trying to figure out what to do, how to make it work. But that's that female. Then over here, we've got my second pair, and she did lay again. She laid her second clutch, but you can see I have no eggs in there. And that's because her second clutch was not fertile. So I did swap out the male. So this is a brand new male. He's been in for, I don't know, about 3 days now. I need to get some more nesting material for her so that she can lay or build her nest again. She's starting to deconstruct again, which is fine. She likes to deconstruct it, then build it back up. Hopefully this male will be fertile. He is singing quite a bit out in the aviary, singing up a storm, so hopefully he'll be ready to go and we can fertilize her eggs. Not sure with the other male. He is a young male, so just not sure if he just couldn't quite figure it out yet. So we pulled him out. We'll set him aside for next year. I don't want to just give up on them after 1 year. I have had times where they're just either too young or, you know, he is a year-old male. Sometimes it takes him a little bit to figure it out. But with it getting warm, I wanted to try and speed this up a little bit and see if we can get a different male on her and let her lay eggs one more time. Hopefully they will be fertile and we can go from there. So that's where we're at with this female. The female is yellow and the male, he is a very light orange with a little bit of lipochrome genetics in him. He is very pretty. Nice, pretty male. Looking good with our female. So hopefully we will be able to get something good out of them. Then here we've got our third red factor pair. Nice, nice frosted male. And unfortunately, so both of these are frosted. I do recommend not doing the frosteds together. And when I say frosted, it just means they have those light tips there at the end of their feathers. You can see here on the female. Let it focus. It's got those frosted tips on the end. It kind of makes her have that light orange. And typically, it is better to put an intense with a frosted. Then that way, if you breed frosted together too much, it can lead to feather problems down the road. But unfortunately, for me, this was the male that the female had picked, and I didn't have my other red factor males, either were not singing in inbreeding condition yet, or I'm probably going to sell those males, and so I didn't want to breed them again. So anyways, so if you guys watched, we did have, so her first clutch, all were infertile. Pulled the eggs. Her second clutch, 2 of the 4 were fertile, and that's what we put down below with my yellow hen. And she hatched out one yesterday. Hopefully the other one will be hatching out today. And so I pulled those and let her lay again, and she just laid her first egg this morning. I don't want to have to push her off if I don't have to, but she did just or lay her first egg today, this morning. So I'm hoping now this third clutch will be 4 out of 4 are fertile, and we can let her hatch, raise those chicks. Same with down here. Hopefully with this new male, she'll get some fertile eggs there. But yeah, it's been a tricky year for me this year with the canaries. I do have a beautiful intense yellow cock down there who I'd love to pair up. I'd love to pair him up with her, but again, like I said, you guys, I think that how I controlled my lighting in the wintertime really threw off my canaries, and they're just having a hard time coming into breeding condition like I expected and wanted to, and how they've done it in the past. So learning moment for me this year, and I'm gonna have to tailor what my breeding program looks like in the wintertime, because I do have my shed is climate controlled, right? So I can keep it warm enough in the wintertime to breed other birds throughout the winter, which has been great, because now I'm breeding year round. But I really like to breed the canaries. I look forward to breeding them, and so because of that, I'm going to alter what I do this coming winter so that I can send all of my canaries into a nice hard molt, and then bring them into spring properly, and then hopefully, you know, kind of hit it big and hard with the breeding season in February when I typically bred them. So anyways, that's kind of the updates. I wish I had better news. I wish I had lots of chicks in the nest to show you guys, but we're still kind of mixing and matching a little bit, trying to figure out how we want to set up our pairs and breed our canaries. So hopefully we'll have a little bit better news for you guys this next round with her having fertile eggs. Hopefully next round she will have laid and her eggs will be fertile. So kind of keep you guys up to date next time and see how we do. But hopefully you guys' canaries are doing really well, and you've already got lots of chicks out on the perch because I am behind on the breeding season. And if not, hopefully your other birds are breeding nice and well for you. This beautiful spring weather that we're experiencing, just love it. I posted a picture on Instagram yesterday or the day before of my brother's parrotfinches bathing in his water dish, so go check that out. It was really fun and loved it. It was pretty cool to see that. I'm gonna put a water dish or a bird bath out in my aviary for the birds to bathe in daily as well, which I think will be so much fun for them. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys' birds are doing well, and we will catch you next time.